So today I wanted to talk about playing scales, and eventually we want to be able to play, like a sort of thing. But to get to that, you really need a bit of mobility on your fingers and how to pick these, or how to really think about the scales. And I'm not going to go into any like proper scale structure, but I want to tell you that you need to think geometrically. So I always think in terms of columns and rows. So the strings are sort of the rows and the frets are the columns. So that's just how my mind operates. And today's exercise, I want you to pick two frets that are one fret apart, that has a spare fret in between. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to pick fret 3 and 5. Okay, so I'm going to think of fret 3 as one column and fret 5 as another column. And I'm just going to go to the lowest string and play that note on fret 3. Okay? And it doesn't really matter which fret you start on this exercise. And then I'm going to play the next note up here. Now you'll notice that I haven't actually let go of this. I find that it's a lot more comfortable and a lot easier for me to hold that finger down if I'm holding onto that one as well. I also don't use that one because it's too much of a stretch. You see, like if I use that finger, wow, it's a bit painful. So as a general rule again, use one finger for each fret. So I'm going to assign this finger to that finger's going to do all that fret. And I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So in each of those cases, you'll notice I'm adding this one on without letting go of that one. And then when I'm ready to play the next one, I move this bit here to the next string, play, let go, play, put this one down, move that finger. Okay, move that finger, let go. Now it might sound a bit weird and you'll be wondering what the hell you would use it for, but I promise you it'll help you get your fingers ready. And at least we don't have to hold chords, so you're not going to get any fret buzz or anything. You're only playing one string at a time. Okay. And then once you've done that, I want you to work your way back down. So here I'm going to start on that string, because that was remember I'm working on these two columns. I'm going to work on that row. And then I put this finger down, let that one go. And as soon as I play it, I'm going to start looking for the second string here. Put that one down, let go. Put that one down, let go. Put that one down, move, let go. Okay. So I want you to do that exercise up and down, or down and up, whichever way you're thinking it. And I don't want you sliding notes, right? I don't want you doing this. Or, all right, that slides are a totally different thing. And you don't want to do this because you're moving your hand too much. It's too busy, a lot of work. Remember, we're all going to be lazy. We're going to go for minimal movement. All right, so we're just going to go here, 1, 2, 3. Now, obviously you won't get it as fast as that, so just take your time on it. 1, 2. Okay. Try and get the sort of speed even all the way down. So if it's slow, take it slow all the way down. If it's fast, make sure you can maintain that speed all the way down. Now I said you can really pick any two frets as long as they've got an unused fret in between. You could do it, for instance, here on fret 1 and 3, but I generally find that very hard, mainly because the frets are very far apart, so my fingers are already stretching here. So oh, you can't see it, right? But again, I find that hard. I find it much easier for me to play it up here somewhere, because you'll notice the frets are a lot closer together, so my fingers don't have to stretch. In fact, if you're very high up, you could even use your middle finger. All right, so. Okay, so that lets me move a lot more economically. Alright, so I find it a lot easier to play down here. But see where it works for you. Alright, wherever it works for you without undue pain or anything like that, that's where you want to just practice. Remember, just pick 2 columns which has a spare column in between. Alright, so here and here, or here and here, wherever you're going to have to leave one in between. Alright. And in terms of the right hand, I'm using a plectrum. Just move this. So I'm using a plectrum, but in terms of the plectrum, I just go down, 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 down. But if you're needing a lot more speed and you want to become a better player than me, which probably wouldn't be that hard, just go here, down, and then here, up, right? Down, up, down, up, and so on. And that'll let you be twice as quicker than me, because you'll be able to pick strings on both ways. I really need to practice that. For those of you who aren't comfortable using a plectrum, now this is another bad habit I've picked up, and I definitely don't think you should do this, is I use my thumb. It's generally okay to use thumb up to here, and then you really want to cut over to your fingers here. Okay, but for me, using my finger down here is really uncomfortable. I tend to use my thumb all the way down. Again, if you really get into it, you're going to use 2 fingers. And certainly if you're ever going to go and play a bass guitar or something, that's the way you're going to do it. You're going to keep your thumb steady, and you're going to play with these 2 fingers mainly. So, okay. So again, I use my thumb if I haven't got my plectrum, which is probably not the best practice. I just don't do my fingers very well, but try it with your fingers. Okay, see how you can go. That for me requires a lot of concentration, so it's a lot easier for me to do. But again, I rarely do that because I would be using a plectrum. Okay.